Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today's Get Ready With Me, I'm going to be recreating a look from one of the chicks from Las Fenix. As you can see on the thumbnail, that's the look that I'm going to be recreating. I actually had to use 4 different palettes to create this look or recreate this look. As I just couldn't find the right browns and I just had to mix a lot of stuff. So in today's look, I'm going to be using the Colourpop-chic-y palette. I'm going to be using the Pur palette, which looks like this. I'm going to be using the Supernova by BH Cosmetics. I'm going to be using some of the shimmers in this one. And I'm going to be using the Too Faced Peach palette. So as always, I've already prepped my eye and done my eyebrows off camera. This eye I've already recreated. So I'm gonna go in first with the peach palette and I'm gonna take my Morphe, this is my Morphe 531 brush, and I'm just gonna pick up this shade right here and I'm gonna work that in my crease. Okay, I'm gonna work it in my crease, back and forth. I want to build that color up to get it pretty dark. In the photo, she, on her inner and outer corner, she did like she kind of like smoked it out, but instead of using black, I'm just gonna go in with a darker brown to recreate that kind of look. And just because I didn't feel like blending out a black. Okay, now that I have that shade in my crease, I'm gonna pick up I'm gonna go into the Colourpop palette and I'm gonna pick up this dark shade. Or actually, no, I'm lying. I'm gonna go on the Pur palette and I'm gonna pick up this brown shade first. And I'm gonna use just this little, I think this is a Lexi brush. Okay, I'm gonna pick up that brown on this angled brush and I'm gonna work it on the outer part of my eyelid. I'm just gonna go in real lightly with it. Go in real lightly with it. Okay, I want to do the same thing to the inside corner of my eye. I'm just going to work it just on the corner. Okay, now that I have that, now I'm going to go into the Colourpop palette and I'm just going to pick up a little bit of this brown shade. This is a very pigmented color, so get very little because it's really dark, and if you put too much on there, you'll be there forever trying to blend it out. Okay, same thing, I'm just gonna work it on the outer corner of my eye. And this is gonna be the darker shade, the darker brown. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing with that same brown from the Colourpop and just kind of work it in the inside corner of my eye. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm gonna go in with this Lexi little fluff brush. Looks like this. You can see it. This is a mini tapered. It's a 121. I'm gonna go back into that Colourpop palette and I'm gonna pick up this lighter brown shade and I'm gonna go over that dark brown that I just put on just to kind of soften it up and really blend it in. Now I'm just gonna do the same thing on the inside of my eye, just to soften up that dark brown a little bit. Okay, now that I have those 2 shades blended in the inner and the outer corner, I'm gonna go into that BH Cosmetics, that Supernova. I'm gonna take it on this Alamar, this flat brush, And I'm gonna pick up these first two shades, Phoenix and Leo. I'm gonna mix them together. And that's going to be my, gonna go right on the middle of my lid. I'm gonna first apply it all the way up and then just kind of mix it into that brown. And then I'm gonna come back and put it right here. I'm gonna get a little bit more of the Leo and the Phoenix and I'm gonna spray it. Oh shoot, went to the wrong color. I'm gonna spray it with my Tarte setting spray. And then I'm just gonna pack that on there just to make the color kind of pop a little bit. Okay, now that I have that middle shade done, I'm gonna go back into the Colourpop and I'm gonna take that Luxie tapered brush and I'm gonna tap into this light shade, that light brown, and I'm just gonna work it on the outside of that shimmer just so it doesn't look so harsh. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the inner corner. And then I'm gonna go with my Morphe M531 brush. I'm gonna pick up that same light brown in the Colourpop palette. And I'm just gonna work that around the outer part of my eye just to blend everything in. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my mascara and my falsies and go ahead and do my foundation off camera, and then I'll be back to finish up the face. Okay, now that I have my foundation and my contour and I went ahead and put my translucent powder to start baking, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up underneath the eye. I'm gonna go into the the Too Faced palette, and I'm gonna pick up a flat brush. And I'm gonna pick up this shade right here. And I'm gonna take that as close to the lash line as possible. Okay, then I'm gonna go into this Pure palette and I'm gonna pick up this darker brown. And I'm just gonna kind of smoke out the eye underneath on my lash line. Okay, after I do that, I'm just gonna pick up a flat brush and I'm gonna go into the Colourpop and I'm gonna pick up the darkest shade. I'm gonna mix these two together and I'm just gonna blend in those shades on the bottom. Okay, now I'm gonna just gonna go in with a black pencil eyeliner. And I'm gonna line my waterline real quick. Dust away all this. Just like this. Okay, now that I have my bottom mascara on, I'm gonna go ahead and go into the Butter Bronzer. This is in Deep Bronze. I'm gonna take my Morphe M106 brush and I'm just going to bronze up my face. I'm going to put on a little bit of the Laura Geller blush. This is in Tropical Hues. Looks like that. I'm just going to take it on an angled brush. Okay, now I'm gonna take this Highlight-moondust and I'm going to highlight the high points of my face. Okay, now I'm gonna take the Tarte-ready Set Radiant setting spray and set it all into place. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in with the Colourpop lip liner in the shade Mamacita, and I'm going to line my lips. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go in with the lip color, also by Colourpop and Mamacita, and just put a little bit in the middle. Okay guys, this is the finished look. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed that video. If you did, leave me a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click that notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post all my videos. Thank you guys for watching.